Hey everyone, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. This is my series, Willow's Whimsy's Vision List update. A vision list is a list of goals. Think resolutions, you know. It usually goes for me from October 31st of one year until October 30th of the next. I decided to do a calendar year because it's just the way things are panning out right now. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to do a lot in November or this month. And so I thought, we're gonna go. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. If you would take a moment to like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, I would be really grateful. I like to think there's a little bit of something for everyone on here. I try to keep my videos short because I don't prepare these in terms of like having a script that I read off of or that I try to memorize. I just go, and I'm a blabbermouth. I like to hear myself talk. So that said, let's jump in. This series, the bi-weekly, because I shoot once every 2 weeks a bunch of videos and put them up for a week, and then we go a week without. So the vision list update, I keep to just the financial piece. There's a ton of stuff in the vision list, but I have other series that kind of cover that. So the big financial piece for me that I have been talking about forever is debt, and wanting to start a business. I make bath bombs. I make sugar scrubs, you name it. Not soap yet, but I'm going to learn how. That's something I want to learn this year. Anyway, they're really wonderful and people love them, but I have never been able to take this to a level of getting great equipment. I've never been able to take this to a level of being consistent, maybe having a little website or a shop on even Facebook, you know, where people could order. And it's been years. And I need to make this happen because it's in my blood. And it's my dream, but I want to make this happen. And I am my own worst enemy, right? A lot of us are. A lot of us are. And I am someone who's been so irresponsible with money my whole effing life. I swear a lot. If you don't like swear words, you probably shouldn't subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here, but I do swear. That said, everything has culminated to where I am now. Some of the debt got paid off this year. Woo! I have been alluding to the big, huge one. A couple more showed up. I want to talk about that quickly. U.S. Department of Education, I did have a very small student loan, $374. That showed back up, but they told me while this whole Biden lawsuit thing about student loans is going on, don't touch it. So I'm leaving that. And even though it's on my credit report, it shouldn't show up, like I shouldn't get negative marks. It says it's in good standing. So I'm waiting on that. Now, I haven't heard anything on my bigger loans that I've had since I was in my 20s, this is how irresponsible I've been. So I am not even going to think about that until they show up, right? So I know about the 374 for sure. That's a little bit in limbo and on hold. There is another one for almost 1,700. That's not accruing interest, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Then I have the one that has 2 credit cards, 1 collection agency. And I've been afraid to call them. They're the only one that accrued interest, you know, through all of this. They're the only ones that were just kind of dicks in general, you know, with their mailings and things like that. And so I knew I had to ask, will you get rid of the interest? I knew I had to see if they'd be willing to knock off the cost of any of this, and they weren't. But she wasn't a jerk. She was nice to me. And she said, what can you pay? And that's what I needed to hear, because I want to get this paid off, but I also know that I need to be reasonable. Reasonable is not something that has ever been in my vocabulary when it comes to finances, ever. So irresponsible. And I am paying this off this time because I need to feel this. I filed bankruptcy at least 3 times before in my life. That's how irresponsible I've been. And I want to be a part of the solution, not the problem. And this country makes it so easy to go into debt. And so many people live their lives in debt. And we're talking the kind of debt where you throw a monthly payment at something and it doesn't put a dent in it. And I don't want to live that way anymore. So I need to feel the pain. I can't just get out of this, scot-free. And so I decided I need to pay this. And I did pay some last year. And so the big kahuna debt, we're going to do $400 a month with the way everything stands. I would have both of those credit cards, the debt, paid off, including the interest that's accrued, which is minimal, thank God, in 14 months. Now, I will pay, I'm going to throw more at it. I want it paid off by the time I start looking for a new apartment, and I'm hoping to move out at the end of 2023. I have a roommate situation, which is fine, but I do want my own place. So yeah, so it's doable. It's not going to break me. I will still be able to save for some of the things coming. For the apartment I want to get, I'm going to need a down payment, maybe last month's rent. I want a dog when I move out. And so I'm saving not only for the cost of the actual, here, I want to buy this dog from you, but also shots. It'll already be spayed and neutered. That'll go into the cost of the animal itself. But, deworming and insurance, because I am going to get dog insurance, all that stuff. So I need money for that. I really, really, really want to start traveling. It's going to be little. I had wanted this January to go away for my birthday. Not going to happen. Just up north. If any of you have heard of Duluth, Minnesota, it's incredible. And it's right on Lake Superior. And I wanted to get a hotel room for a couple days. A nice hotel room. They have this place called, you should look it up. It's called Bluefin Bay. They have jacuzzis right in the room looking out over the lake. It's beautiful. They have a spa. You can go have a spa day while you're staying there. Get a massage, get a facial, get a deep, conditioning hair treatment. Excuse me. I want to go bougie and big, but I could have done it this month or this coming January, but it would have been it just would have made things that much tighter. So I'm going to throw money every month at that too. So I've got things in the works that I want to save for. And then I have the Willow's Whimsy. What am I going to do with this? And so, so we're working on the debt. Like I said, I'm letting the financial aid piece go. I have what I have in front of me, and I know that I would like to have those paid off by the end of the year. I know what I want to save for. I got a credit card, you guys. I got a credit card. I did that after I called about the debt, setting up a payment plan, because I knew once I did that my information will be out there again, where I work, all of that, my bank. And so it's a $300 limit. And my sister, what she does is she makes a charge and she waits till it posts. Pending and post are different. It's always going to show up immediately if you go online. If you charge something, you'll see, oh, there's this charge there. You'll see your current balance or what you still have left that you can, spend. But it hasn't posted. So my sister waits. It usually takes 24 to 48 hours for a charge to post. She goes in and pays it immediately. And that's how I am going to do it. So I'll budget for gas. I budget for groceries, right? All these things are in the budget, but I'll charge them. And then I'll pay them off in a day or two because the money will be in the account. Right now, I only want a credit card to get my credit score up. And you have to have some kind of credit in order to do that. Paying off my debt is great, but I have been shocked at how little it actually does for my credit score. So this is going to help massively. And then once, you know, I have a decent limit, I'll continue to use it that way, but maybe for things that I've saved for too, you know, and that money is there and ready to go, but I'll use my credit card. So that said, the credit card will be, it's a tool for me to get my credit score higher and for emergencies. I'm just not in a position where I can save a ton of money, you know, each paycheck for things like my car died. I got to figure that out. Or I blew a tire and I need a new tire. Like I've never lived like that. And I want to, but we're working towards that. So a credit card, for me, I'm looking at it as a tool to increase my credit score, but also emergency situations. So for me, these are big things. These are big things. And I'm going to have to rein it in, you know, and really be conscious of everything and question motives and understand that all good things come. Sometimes you got to wait a little bit. And I got to spend some money unexpectedly. I've alluded to, so I got a little bit of a stipend at work, and I used some of that to make the first payment on the big debt. And since I'm not going for my birthday, I said, you know what? There are things that they're not needs, but they are wants, but they're going to help my other VisionList items. So I ordered snow pants. I ordered a ski mask. I ordered heavy duty gloves. I got myself some ice skates. My daughter got me roller skates for Christmas. I want to go ice skating. I want to go sledding. I want to go inner tubing. I want to go cross country skiing, and nothing matches. You know what I mean? I don't even care. Like, I'm trying to get weight off, and that's a whole different series. If I hit my goal this year, then next winter, then I can get the pretty, you know, little matchy, cute little ski suit. Then I can get the color boots I want. That, you know what I mean? Like, everything I'm doing right now is a means to an end, and it's getting me one step further in all my many goals. And so it was really fun. I'm not gonna lie, fun to do that. And then I got a ton of little things, right? I got a back scrubber for the shower. And then I got this thing for the back too you can put lotion on with, because I can never get lotion all over my back, right? Stupid little things, but like, they're things I want. I got this thing called the Beach Wave Curling Iron, and I just never do that stuff anymore. I'm very good about that kind of thing. So I thought, you know, there's a little bit of money in the bank now. We have started the process of paying off the debt. I am going to enjoy some of this. So when I come back in 2 weeks, I'm just going to kind of let you know, like I have been all along, what's going on, what I achieved, any milestones, any payments, any thoughts on having a credit card again, and we will go from there. So I will see you next week again, or 2 weeks from now. Again, if I could just ask, if you could give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, join me on the journey. There's a little something here for everyone, and I'm really, really grateful for all of you. So have a great 2 weeks, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye. Happy New Year.